Okay, so this is lesson 6-8, measuring angles for 3rd grade everyday math. There's only one new vocabulary word in this lesson, and that word is degree. And in this case, it's the unit of measure for turns and angles. So we talk about how many degrees we turned. It's different than the temperature degrees. It doesn't tell how hot or cold something is, but this degree tells how far around we actually went. And we'll be talking about that a little bit today. So one key thing that we work on in this lesson is determining fractional parts of a circle. So a quarter, a half, over here would be 3/4. Okay, if we were to continue around, this would be 3/4. And then this would be a full, one whole circle, a full turn in the circle. And so these quarter turns, when we look at quarter turns, we know, we've talked about that there's a right angle in here. That there's a right angle in every quarter turn that you see. You'll see a right angle. And a right angle, which here is blown up a little bit bigger for us, is actually equal to 90 degrees. Okay, so it's equal to 90, and then to write the degree sign, the degree symbol is just a little tiny circle up there. That's the same as the symbol for hot and cold, except this doesn't mean hot and cold. It just means how wide this this opening is. Okay, so if we had a circle around here, you can imagine that that would be a quarter turn. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be just this quarter turn here. Okay, also this quarter turn equals 90 degrees is a right angle in here. So we'll zoom in a little bit and take a look at that. This quarter turn is 90 degrees. So every time you turn 1/4, it's going to be 90 degrees. Each of these is 90 degrees. Okay, so you can put them both together. You see this 90 degrees, so this quarter turn plus this quarter turn would be 180 degrees. Okay, and this quarter turn plus this quarter turn plus this quarter turn, which equals 3/4 of a turn, is going to be 270 degrees. Okay, and then if you add the final quarter of a turn on there, if you're adding all of these together, one whole circle is going to turn 360 degrees. So the key concept that we want kiddos to understand today is that 1/4 of a turn is 90 degrees. But sometimes it helps to understand the bigger picture where we're going with this, which is the whole circle being 360 degrees. Okay, and the half turn, the half circle, is going to be 180 degrees. It's essentially just adding these quarter turns together to get the degrees. Today we're going to be investigating the degrees of the circle, so we're going to be looking at some of these things. And we're just going to be talking about, the degree being a unit of measurement for turns. So that's what we want to work on today. As far as how you can help with this at home, if you guys do any sort of measuring, try to talk about it in degrees. Try to talk about how many degrees around something went. Have the kids draw a circle and show you what this looks like, what these quarter turns might look like, okay, on the circle itself. If you want to actually have them physically stand and face a certain direction and tell them, okay, I want you to turn 90 degrees to the right, or 90 degrees clockwise. Help them understand that's the same thing as a quarter turn clockwise. You can tell them to turn 360 degrees. So then they would have to add, okay, 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. 360 degrees is going to equal the full turn. Okay, because that's going to be all the way around the circle when they do that. So you guys can use that vocabulary at home, and you can also just talk about the degree as being also a unit of measurement and not just a unit of temperature. Okay, so just try to use it. Talk about right angles, talk about where you were talking about corners before. Refer to them as 90 degrees, as a 90-degree opening. Okay, and those are just some ideas for how you can help support the kids at home. So this is lesson 6-8, measuring angles of 3rd grade everyday math.